Alright folks, and welcome to the next video. This video is going to be a little bit of gaming news that I'm going to bring to you, although I wouldn't really call it news because, to be fair, we get a game in this franchise every fucking year, and sometimes, actually last year, we got two. So today I'm going to be talking about the new Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Now it was revealed today in a stream that the game is coming out October 23rd on Xbox One and PS4. And we're going to get a later PC release date sometime this fall. Now, I think this is a good thing considering Assassin's Creed Rogue worked well for PC. And I really enjoyed it. I did a review of it on my channel. You can check it out up here. Somewhere up in the top left corner. And basically, you know, the other Assassin's Creed game that was most recently released on consoles was Assassin's Creed Unity. Now, Assassin's Creed Unity launched on PC in along with the console releases, and it was slated across the board. It was badly optimized for PC, there was numerous patches for it, and basically it had SLI problems, and it didn't perform well. And people on PC, you know, they felt like they were giving up on Ubisoft after bad launches with, you know, Unity and Watch Dogs and even, you know, Far Cry 4 with some of its problems that still need to be patched, I think, to this date with the SLI issues. But never mind, let's get away from that. So basically, new Assassin's Creed game, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. It takes place in Victorian London in the 1800s, in around the time of the Industrial Revolution. You play as a brother and a sister in this game, two main protagonists. One is called Jacob and the other one is called Evie, and they are the Fry brother and sisters. There's going to be 6 main locations to the map that are going to represent the actual boroughs of London. We've been told there's going to be new gameplay elements and different tweaks to the Assassin's Creed franchise. Now, this game is going to have absolutely no multiplayer whatsoever, and personally I think this is a good thing. They said they're going to do this because they want to make the most of the Assassin's Creed experience single player. Plus, obviously, with this map that they're bringing into the Syndicate game, they said it's going to be the biggest map of any Assassin's Creed game. And said they boasted that it's actually going to be 30% bigger than Unity's map. Now, I didn't play Assassin's Creed Unity, I played Rogue, so I can't comment on that. I don't know how big Unity's map was. But having a big map and big open world is always a good thing. However, with the likes of computers and stuff and computer games, you know, big open worlds can be CPU intensive, so you need to make sure, you know, if you're going to be playing this on PC, you might need to have a good processor maybe, you know, because it's going to be a big open world game. So they're saying anyway. So let's get into the gameplay elements that they said that they're going to tweak. Now, for the likes of the hidden blade that the Assassin's Creed franchise was known, where the assassin lost their little finger here, I think, and they had a blade. Basically now they've got like a glove gauntlet kind of thing that has, it's like a multi-tool. It has the hidden blade, it has the pistol, and it has something else. So cutting back to the hand gauntlet glove thing, basically there's going to be an addition of a thing called a hook shot, basically where Jacob, the male character, can use this to fly through different points of the map between the wide streets of London, and can use it to gain vantage points to jump down his enemies, you know, the signature Assassin's Creed air assassination, and just to get around. So that might be a cool implement depending on how that works, you know, because some Assassin's Creed games, although the climbing system feels, you know, dried out at this point, you know, with it being repetitive in every game, you know, it would be nice to see, you know, a bit more character to the free running, because, you know, even some of the Assassin's Creed games actually do have buggy free run. Like, they didn't even get that right in some of their own games. So, anyway, on to something else. So, in this game it's confirmed that you can now drive horse carriages, and apparently while they're moving you can be on top of them and attack someone from the top of a horse carriage, or jump between one carriage to another, or even hijack it. So, you know, maybe Assassin's Creed's taking a little leaf out of GTA's book. Who knows? The character Jacob's been seen with a kind of curved blade called a kukri that he's got from Nepal. Now, I don't know if this is going to tie in any other Assassin's Creed games, because obviously I'm not, completely up to scratch with the story or the lore. But, it looks pretty brutal. We've seen some screenshots. We actually seen gameplay, funnily enough, that came later. That's up online. I'm going to post the link in the description below for anybody who wants to see that. But, it seems to be that they've added a lot more blood to this one, especially with the likes of that kukri weapon and even the likes of fist fighting. It's gotten more bloodier and a bit more brutal. And for the likes of it being London, we're going to see old Victorian train stations. So, I think the idea of having a Victorian London will be a breath of fresh air for the franchise. However, I'm not going to have any wishful thoughts on Assassin's Creed Syndicate because, although I did enjoy Rogue, I know that a lot of people have been disappointed in the later years. And the thing is, a lot of people have been saying, the franchise is getting very streamlined, it's becoming like Call of Duty, and that is kind of true. But I hope that they pulled out of the bag, because for me anyway, when I was playing the earlier games of Assassin's Creed, I did enjoy them, and I felt that, the idea of alternative history and the idea of the Animus and just the general concept I thought was kind of cool, with the whole, genetic coding and reading ancestors' memories from your DNA. Thought that was cool, but hopefully they get it right this time. Alright folks, so that's going to wrap up my video on Assassin's Creed Syndicate. If you enjoyed the video, throw a like on it. If you want to see any more of my content and you really like the video, you can hit subscribe. It helps out my channel an awful lot. You can follow me anytime on Twitter and Facebook at ForTheBanterNI. Until next time, my friends, goodbye.